Hey all, Rick Rex here, back with another one for you, and man am I excited about this one. Now, we're picking back up where we left off with Celestial, concentrating on the ranged AOE loadout this time, and this one hits like a truck, y'all. Now, we're going to cover white mods, artifacts, allies, and the spec as usual, as well as the loadout, but I gotta tell y'all, a lot of people sleep on Celly, and from me to you, that's a mistake. This thing can put out some extreme damage and top a board quick. But first, if you like what you see and you want more, hit that like and subscribe button to help keep the channel growing and also to not miss one single update as they drop. Okay, so Celly ranged DPS. Let's go on ahead and start out as always with taking a look at our white mods. Our weapon's always going to be replenishing adapter in case we get stuck without power so we can get it back quickly. For our head, we're going Neo Venom Boost with this one, as on the last video we compared single target loadouts and it nudged out Curse Idol by just a hair, so that's the way that we're going for this one. Now for our neck, we're going Escalating Might as always. Back, we're going to go Accelerated Divine Light. And legs, well, it's really up to you, as this one just nothing really fits the rotation too well for maximum damage. Now feet are going to be Tumbling Master to keep us out of trouble, and hands, as always, will be max damage. Now for our arties, we're using the Trans Strat Quiz combo. Trans for the crits, as this loadout hits a bunch because it has a bunch of dots in it. Strat for the extra damage proc from those crits, and then Quiz for his extra damage plus his supercharged booster. Now for allies, we're going House of Legends, and if you have Cyborg, you can easily get away with slightly better numbers from him on a large crowd, so plug him in if you'd like. We're going Batman Who Laughs for his cards, and Emperor Aquaman for his boost to Robot Sidekick. Now on to the spec. So for weapons, as usual, no points are necessary here as we won't be using it. And under movement, remember to grab your super ability, then one on the second row of your choosing, and then you're an ace. Acrobatics, y'all are to the lower right, and everybody else to the left. Now under Iconics, we're going to want to grab Robot Sidekick, and we're also taking Neo Venom Boost, but we don't need anything else from this section. Now under Stat Points, we're going Super Powered, max out our crit attack chance and crit attack damage, and then dump everything into Might and Power. Now for those with more than 410 skill points, as that's the new target to max out Might and Power, throw the rest into Health, because remember y'all, a dead DPS does no DPS. Now, as the new content came out, I replaced most of my gear on tests, but for our loadout testing, I did scale that CR back down to 380, which is similar to what's possible on live right now. So for those of you wondering so you can compare, that puts my might at 163,098. And now for the star of the show, and that's the loadout. So for this one, we're going Divine Light, Plague, Admonish, Haunt, and then Robot Sidekick and Neo Venom Boost to round it out. Now our rotation on this one is going to be 1 with no combo, 2 with combo, 3 with combo, and 4 with no combo. Now it's important to note here that the big hit on Divine Light in the first position happens prior to running the combo, and the big hit on Plague in the second position happens at the end of the combo. Now Admonish hits nicely throughout the combo, and we're only running Haunt for the dot to help proc the strat card. But don't worry about hitting Divine Light off cooldown even though it hits really hard. Just stay true to the rotation to make it work optimally. Now if you throw Divine Light off cooldown, you'll find yourself having really big peaks and then really deep valleys in the parsing, so just be aware of that. So stay true to the course and the numbers will be great. So with all that out of the way, let's see what this one can do. Okay, so some phenomenal results there. Those dots from Divine Light and Haunt really had that strat card working hard. Now if we take out the first one and the last one where I messed up a little bit, we see that it's parsing right at about 200,000 per second in that range, so that's awesome. Now with any other loadout I tried to put together, it just had no consistency because of the combos. This one hits great and stays pretty consistent throughout, but even though those results are amazing, it's time for my favorite part. Let's drop everything. Alright, so there's the big one. Almost 2 million in damage per second, and for those sitting in the back, that's 20 million in damage in 10 seconds. Want to melt a boss? This is the way. Y'all, that wraps it up for the Selly Ranged Loadout. Thanks so much for joining, and once again, if you like what you see and you want more, hit that like and subscribe button to help keep the channel growing and also to not miss one single update as they drop. I'll see y'all next time.